Hello everybody, it's Crafting Just Because with Chris Cowan, and I'm here today to bring you a fun graduation card that needs little to no work. Just some simple cuts, a couple pieces of cardstock, and it was inspired by Frenchy stamps. Of course, I put my own spin and added a few things, but I'm going to show you what it is. So it's a graduation outfit, and this lifts up and then it opens like that, and there's a pocket if you wanted to put money. I made some little keychains to put in for a couple graduation girls that I have. So let's go ahead and get started. Now we're going to make it using different school colors. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I already pre-cut the sentiments, and those sentiments are listed in the supplies below. And then we're going to take some cherry cobbler and some Moonlight Madness. I'm trying to think of the name of the paper. Here, I'll tell you. I can't believe I forgot the name. I totally drew a Misty Moonlight. Totally drew a blank on the name of the paper. And then we'll also need some basic white. Okay, so we first want to cut a card base, which I'm going to do out of that Misty Moonlight, and we want to cut it 8 by 7 1/4. So I'm going to go 8 by 7 1/4, and then I'm going to go back to that 8-inch side, and we are going to score it at 2 inches and at 6 inches. Okay. Then I want to cut a piece of paper out of that same cardstock that is 2 by 1 inch. And then I'm going to score that on the 2-inch side at 1 inch. Then I need a piece that's 3 by 3. Okay. And then another piece that is 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. So that's all the Misty Moonlight cardstock. Then we're going to come in with our cherry cobbler, and we want a piece or 2 pieces that are cut at 3/4 of an inch by 7 1/4. So I need 2 strips. And then let's cut this down to 7 1/4. And then I need an inside piece that is 7 by 3 3/4. So let's do 3 3/4 by 7. And then I need another piece that is 3 3/4 by 2. So 3 3/4 by 2. Okay, so that's all the cutting that we need to do. Next, before we start doing anything, I want to make a quick little tassel, and I'm bringing in some baker's twine. Now I know that we don't have this color anymore, but I had it laying around and it matches pretty good. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to cut 4 pieces the same length here. If you only have white baker's twine, you can always color it with our Stampin' Blends. Okay. So then once you have the 4 pieces cut, you're going to fold it in half. Okay. And then you're going to tie a knot around making sure I got all my ends together. I'm going to scooch these down just a little bit. Just like that. Okay. Then we're going to leave one end long, so I'm going to cut it off long, and then I'm going to trim these ends so that it's a nice tassel. Okay. So now we're going to come in with that Misty Moonlight. We're going to burnish our score lines that we made. And then we're going to bring in that 2 by 1 inch piece. And then I'm going to glue that right into the center of this card base on the inside. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to glue in my white insert. Making sure that's centered inside. Now I'm going to put the pocket on, and I'm only going to put glue around 3 of the edges, 2 of the short, 1 of the long. Put that right down at the bottom. Now I'm going to glue in my sentiments. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to glue on my strips. I'm going to take my cherry cobbler and I'm going to glue each one on each side of the flap right in the center. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take the 3 by 3 and I'm going to attach it to this little tab that is going to poke over the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up the edges to the edge of the cardstock. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to push that down. Now we're going to take our 2 3/4 inch square by 2 3/4 inch square, and I'm going to go diagonally from corner to corner to get my middle. Just like that. Okay. Then I'm just going to poke my scissors through. Then we're going to weed in our my end. I'm going to go around those top ones there. I'm just gluing that around that end, around the base of that. And I'm going to stick a little clip on that till it's done gluing. But in the meantime, I'm going to feed this through my hat base. Grab that. I'm going to take one of our round and square brads, and I'm just grabbing a white one. It'll be a square, it looks like. I'm going to pull this through a little bit more. There we go. I'm going to put that through, and then I like to tie this around the brad a couple times and then up through the center. Hold on here. Right through the center, and then go like that and press that down. And then I'm just going to trim off that excess. Okay, then I'm going to come in with some dimensionals, and I'm just going to put a dimensional in every corner. We will add that layer on here, just like so. And there you have your cute little graduation card. And then you could add money or a gift card, or like in my case, some little keychains I made. So I hope you enjoyed that easy project. Thank you guys for joining me today. If you have any questions or you replicate this project, please tag me below. I hope you have a great day, my creative peeps. And until next time, bye-bye.